Hello everyone, my name is Azzatrue, how are you, and welcome to another video of mine. In this video I'm bringing you my 15,000 subscriber Q&A. I've not done a Q&A in quite a while, so I apologise to those that may have seen past Q&As if I do bring back some old questions you already know the answer to. But there is a lot of new faces following my channel, so I want to bring some questions that they may have missed into this video as well. We've got about 20 questions, so it's a decent amount. It's not too long, but it's not too little because I want to make sure I answer enough questions. So I've picked my favourite questions from the video that I posted about a week ago saying, let me know in the comments what you'd like to ask me. We're going to kick things off with this first question. Bacon Games NL asks, what is the best thing you've ever done in your life? New York, maybe? I think, to be honest, it has to be the Game Changers program for Battlefront 2 because it's allowed me to go back to LA, it's allowed me to see new cities like Orlando, Stockholm, I've been back to Cologne, I've travelled so much, and on top of that, I've also had the chance to have an input, most importantly, on Battlefront 2 before it's been released, before it even got officially revealed, and that's a huge honour for me. This year has been incredible, and to be part of one of the biggest games of the year, if not for the last few years, it means a lot, to be honest. So that is definitely the best thing I've done in my life. I know it's not really so much one event, but it's a general thing. Chewy asks, do you believe in aliens? Absolutely. There is billions upon billions of planets out there that could support all kinds of life forms. There's not just one planet in the entirety of this universe that has life on. Surely not. So I definitely do. Whatever they look like, whatever they are, there's definitely something out there. Old Mickey Donald 2 asks, what's your favourite meme? Have you heard of the tragedy of Darth Plagueis? I'm going to stop there because that's the most generic answer I could probably have given, especially for a Star Wars related channel. Excalibur 1998 asks, what would you rate? So it's a link to a photo potentially. I'll click on that. Okay, so that's fantastic. I really like the outfit. I also like the barbecue. 10 out of 10, would rate again. Nappen asks, how is it to be a game changer? So it's fantastic. It's like, I just mentioned it in a question earlier. It's one of the best things, if not the best thing that's happened to me. Solid Boy asks, Felicity Jones or Daisy Ridley? It's got to be 100% Daisy. Nick Angeles asks, how do you script, record and edit your videos and audio? So to start off with, I open a Word document and I type in the script for the video. I'll make sure it's okay. I'll go into Audacity and record my audio. This usually takes, to be honest, the script takes the longest part. The audio takes, a few minutes to record depending how long the video does. I do mess up a few times, so I will have to redo it, but that's okay. And then I open Premiere Pro, import the audio, drag in gameplay that I'm going to be using, and then just cut up the audio. And then drag it, combine it, put it all together so it's neat. I've already got all the overlays and intros set up already. I don't have to do anything with those, to be honest. And then I set it for render. Whilst it's rendering or exporting, whatever you want to say, I will be making the thumbnail. And within 5 minutes, I've got my video rendered. I've got my video thumbnail done, and I'm uploading it to YouTube. So this whole process actually takes about... It can take 2 to 3 hours, sometimes longer, depending on the complexity of the editing, but overall, Darth Vader Modding asks, what's your favourite movies outside of Star Wars? Okay, this is kind of a tough one because I can't really remember many, and to be honest, I don't watch that many. If I have to go off what I can think of right now, it would be, without a doubt, Indiana Jones, Avatar, The Hurt Locker. I really like The Martian. I think my 3 favourite superhero franchises have been Iron Man 1-3, The Dark Knight trilogy, and the original Spider-Man 1-3. Yes, I really liked 3. The other 3 Spider-Man films I do not care about. It's only Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man that I actually like. Dunkirk was fantastic. It's probably one of the best films I've seen in the last couple of years. I thought Get Out was phenomenal. I'm just trying to think of films that I've watched over and over again. I just can't think of any other than Star Wars. And to be honest, other than 7, I haven't seen those films a lot. I honestly can't remember, so they're the only films I can think of off the top of my head right now. Timothy Walls asks, face reveal? So you're a bit late to the party, Timothy, because I did my face reveal in like 2013, and pretty much all my live streams ever have featured my face, and even some of my videos have my face in. So yeah, you must be a new one to the channel, unfortunately, Timothy. You know, I was quite ahead of you back in 2013. Whenever the reveal was, I don't remember. It was a long time ago. Corbin McLean's question is your real name Clive? No, it isn't. This is referencing someone commenting saying, I know your real name, it's Clive, like a few weeks ago, and I put it on Twitter and loads of people found it hilarious, and everyone calls me Clive now, but it's not Clive at all. The Battlefront TV asks, Mac or Windows? Not for gaming. Okay, not for gaming, it's got to be Mac OS. I use my PC more than Mac. 9 times out of 10, I'm using my PC 100%. Like, I don't really use my MacBook much, but I just prefer the experience. Overall, the experience is much better. Like, my MacBook works exactly how it did 3.5 years ago since I've brought it. Like, it's never failed me once. Whereas my PC, I've had to upgrade it, do this, do that, and finally it's absolutely fine now, but that's because it's really expensive. But that's just my personal opinion. I like both. They're both great for different things. I just really enjoy apps and other things using my MacBook. Trustable Banana asks, banana or apple? Unfortunately, Trustable Banana, I hate bananas, so we're going with apple. MBFCTV asks, will Barebones continue? It absolutely will, I just don't know when it will at the moment. So I've stopped doing Barebones, Titanfall and Battlefront for the last few weeks or so because it's not been fun to make. It takes a long while to make and it's not fun me playing the game in that way. I just want to enjoy the game without having to do some ridiculously hard challenge. And to be honest, there's less than 100 people that actually watch it every single week these days. So instead of me doing those videos, I've started to do more important videos and better videos, and many more people have been enjoying those, so that's my reason behind it. I might do one for the Battlefront beta, I'm just not 100% sure yet. River Thames' question is, if you could play as only one Battlefront hero for the rest of your life, who would you pick? See, I would have picked Luke, because Luke is fantastic, he is the best all-rounder, he is the Jedi, but after playing Battlefront 2 a few times, I really like Rey's abilities, and yeah, we'll just go with that. Bobby Fett asks, what is your favourite gaming platform? This is going to be a tie between the Xbox and PC because I like Nintendo, I own a DS, I own a Wii, I want to get a Switch eventually. I liked PlayStation back in the day, I had a PS1 and PS2, but in the last decade, I've mainly just been playing Xbox 360 and then Xbox One, and in the last 3-4 years, I've gotten really into PC gaming. So I love my PC for graphics, the customizability of it, the smoothness of the gameplay, it's fantastic, and the accuracy with a mouse and keyboard, but I love playing just the easiness of using a console and playing with friends, because it's so simple to play with friends on that, have done for the last 8 or 9 years, so that's what I'm going with. Torbis asks, did you expect to reach 15,000 subscribers? I did not. I mean, I started YouTube about 6 years ago. I wanted to hit 100 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers, and then we eventually hit 10,000 subscribers a couple of years ago, and that was fantastic. But I don't aim for, subscriber or view goals anymore, purely because YouTube changes so quickly, so much, and anything happens, so I just have a lot of fun doing it. I don't really look at my stats anymore because I just don't care. I just rather enjoy making videos than keep looking at stats. Magnus & Co asks, well, it's not even a question, it just says play another game, and I think this is referencing the fact that I only really play Battlefront on this channel. Well, for starters, today I've played PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds and Titanfall 2. That was just today. Yesterday I played the FIFA 18 demo, and I'm probably going to play some VR games later, so I'm playing other games. That's what you asked, or didn't ask, just requested. Arisen Mantis 560 asks, what gives you your ideas for your videos? To be honest, it's a mixture of things. I don't really have a set one, so sometimes I'll get inspiration from when I'm falling asleep at night and just have to put down an idea that's randomly come into my head. I don't know what's triggered it. I've got to put it on my phone. I'll do it the next day. Sometimes if there's news breaking out, I've got to record it and, cover it. But most of the time, probably in the last month or two, it's been a case of seeing what friends have been talking about on Twitter, what the conversation has been on the subreddit, what people have been saying in general on other videos, and just putting them all together and giving my opinions on it. Or I've even gone into Battlefront and just had a look around the menus and tried to get some inspirations to what I should talk about. I've even gone back to looking at the gameplay from EA Play and just analysing little parts and thinking, that might be an interesting topic to talk about that I've not covered yet. So that's what I do. I usually just look for the gameplay or what people are having conversations about, basically. Reaper 2 Tap. What inspired you to start YouTube? It probably will have been the Syndicate Project or just Syndicate on YouTube. He was one of the first, if not the first channel I actually subscribed to and watched often. There was probably a few other channels. I can't really remember the names of them, mainly Call of Duty channels. MW3 came out and everyone was making Modern Warfare 3 videos, so I was like, I've got to do the same thing because it's a fantastic game. And that's basically what inspired me to do it. Marion Stoia asks, will you play Battlefront 2 with fans on launch day or the beta? I don't know about the beta because I'm really busy throughout the beta week and I only get the weekend to actually make videos. I'm going to try and live stream, so that is a possibility then. Definitely on launch day, but I will be working for the most of it, so unfortunately that won't be a big thing to be doing. Probably more so that following weekend I'll definitely be doing fan lobbies and live streams and this, that and the other where anyone can play. And to be honest, if you have me on Origin or Xbox, you can just join my game whenever. So for the final question, we have 3 people asking pretty much the same question, but it was done in 3 different ways. So Raps the MLG Ace, MBFCTV, and Cedric Mao, I hope I pronounced that right, all asked what I do for a living outside of YouTube or what do I study. Well, basically, last year I finished Games Development College, and that I did for 2 years. But since last November, I've done digital marketing, so you guys might not know what that is, but it's related to social media and that sort of stuff. It's just marketing online, basically, hence the name digital marketing. So since November, I've been in this job, and that is all I've got to share, really. Thanks for watching this video, and of course, thank you very much for subscribing because I've hit 15,000 subscribers, which is really awesome. It's another milestone in my YouTube career, as you may call it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and check out any of the 2 previous videos on screen if you missed them, and I shall see you all in my next video. Goodbye.